Hey up lads, you'll have to bear with me a sec. It looks like my gym's been turned into a laundry room. You tell you what, you injure yourself once and people think it's over, think this sort of thing's okay. And it's not, because I'm making a comeback, you'll see. Right, so today is exactly 1 week since we've injured ourselves. We're feeling much better. I'm feeling not anywhere near 100%, but definitely better than I did Friday, Saturday. The plan today is the squat volume day, so we had a few sets of 8 reps, I think 4 sets of 8 this week. We're going to start with the bar and we're going to count that as a set. We'll go to 40, we'll count that as a set, and we're going to go up to wherever we can where there isn't pain. If we get 20, 40, 60, 80, that'll do. And then next week maybe we can go a little bit more and then a little bit more. And then that's just how we're going to do it. That's what we're going to have to do, because I'm an idiot, because I tried to rush into the deadlift. We now have to go really slow for ages. And it's not a problem, is it? We're not in a rush. Hopefully I can still get 220 kilo deadlift before my birthday in December. So I will be 36 on December the 18th. If we can pull 220 on that day or before then, I'll be stoked, I'll be happy. So what happens right now in the next few weeks doesn't really matter, as long as we can hit our goal of that. I'd like to squat 180 kilos before the end of the year as well. That was a goal for this year. We'll see. If we can get the bench to 130 as well, that'd be good. So we need to add 10 kilos to the deadlift, 15 kilos to the squat, but I think the squat was higher than it actually is, because we've done the 165 for a double comfortably. So I'm pretty sure we've got a little bit more. We had a little bit more than that. We'll have to, I don't know, we're doing the bar as a set this week, so we're nowhere near that right now. And the bench we need to add 5 kilos. That should be the most achievable, I think. Yeah, let me change the battery because I haven't and it's flashing, and I'll be right with you for this excellent set of 20 kilos. So the thing with training with an injury, I think moving ultimately is good for you. I think moving is good for the injury. I think you have to be really careful with the loading. I think you have to be sensible enough to just do the bar, to add on small increments. And if you do feel pain, like beyond minor, then just put it down. You can wait another week. You can wait another few days. You can't undo an injury. Like, if I'd have started the deadlift, like, who knows, maybe I would have hurt myself at 160 or something. Like, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Like, you can take all the precautions you want. Sometimes stuff just happens, and it's always to me. I'm the only person who has these problems. Woe is me. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, it feels fine, it feels fine. 20 kilos lighter than our usual first warm-up weight. Of course it feels fine. We haven't lost strength, we've just hurt ourselves. So, typically, today we would be doing 4 sets at 107.5, so 65% of 1 rep max for 4 sets of 8. We'll get there. If we can get to 80 for our last set, I'm sure in another week's time we'll be much better. It's Friday today, so I've messed my days up a little bit. My head's gone a little bit. But I think I'm getting a bit better. I think we're feeling it a little bit more. I can't train tomorrow because it's the deadlift championship in Birmingham. I'm not going, but I'm going to watch it. See if Thor can pull another world record. This video will come out after the fact, but let me know in the comments if you think he'll do it. You can't do that because you've already seen it. Don't cheat. I think, right, this is before it's even happened. How do I prove it? It is. Trust me. I think he's going to do it. I think it's going to look RPE 9. I think it's going to look like he has a little bit more in the tank because he's meathead. Absolutely crazy deadlifter. Maybe I need to take some tips off him because I can't even deadlift half of that and I hurt myself. Squat feels okay. Like, it's still a warm-up weight, innit? We don't... It's hard. Because obviously my quads are still strong, but if we tweak the back again, I'll be annoyed. You're not... So the thing with it, like, you're not tough enough to really knacker yourself, I don't think. Like, if it hurts and you put it down, like, if you really push for it, I'm not that bothered, you know. If it really, really hurt, I wouldn't keep pushing. If it hurt at all, I'd just put it down. Like, if it mattered or something, if this was my income, then, I don't know, maybe you'd want to push a bit harder, but if I hurt myself, I'll just put it down again. Right, 80 kilo. Like I say, it feels fine. Don't want to push it too hard. I've had this injury, or at least similar, probably 3 or 4 times total. And it just takes time. I think it takes at least a few weeks to get better. That felt fine. We'll take it. It's a win. And I tell you what, training's a lot easier when you don't have to use everyone's. So here's the main thing I was excited for coming in today is the incline dumbbell. Because if we can't push everything else, even the bench press is suffering from lack of leg drive. Hopefully we can get the incline dumbbell up a little bit. We need something going well. I've put these up to 30.5 kilo. It was 27.5 last week. So a little bit heavier, but still not what we were using last time round. Last time round we were at 32.5. But, oh God, they don't feel light. We have to be mindful that we've got 4 sets of it this time round, so don't want to go. I've got it RPE 888 for the first 3 and then failure on the last one. So I wanted to put reps in reserve, but I don't think Boost Camp lets you do that. So because we're doing 10ish reps, I figure RPE and RIR lines up quite well there anyway. So a couple of reps in reserve for the first 3 sets and go to fail on the last one. 10, 12 reps I think it is, or 8 to 12, something like that. 10ish. It's not an exact science, is it? It doesn't matter if you go over or under your prescribed reps. Just try and keep the intensity to the desired amount. So the weight doesn't really matter as long as everything's an estimate basically. You use a weight that will approximately give you failure in somewhere between 10 and 14 reps. If it's 14 reps and you do 12, then boom, perfect for your first few sets. And then whatever. If you have to do a couple more, whatever. If you have to do a couple less, not the end of the world. It's not that important. Just fucking try hard. Just the 10 that time round. So okay, I think we had another 1 or 2 there. If we can get, I don't know, 8 or 9 next time. Again, leaving a little bit there. Last one, I don't know if we'll quite get 8 based on how that's going, but we'll give it a good go. You know what? After doing them squats and it being minimal to no pain, I'm really happy that things are coming along so quickly. Like after the on the day of the injury, you'll have seen on the video if you watched it. Like I couldn't put any weight on that leg at all. Like I couldn't bend over on the Saturday, and for a few days really I haven't been able to put my own socks. Well, I have put my own socks on, but it's taken a long time. It's been very difficult. But I don't know, look at this now. Put as many socks on as I want. And all I've done really is keep moving, keep stretching. Try not to get too stiff. Obviously, you don't want to excessively load an injured muscle, but keep it moving. That's good, get the blood through. The pain is very manageable now. And well, obviously it's just an 80 kilo squat, isn't it? But like, it's more than I thought I'd be doing by now. Hopefully we might even be able to get up to working weight next week for one of the sets, if not 2. Well, we'll see. Sky's the limit, isn't it, really? Who knows? We could be strong as oak by next week. Look at that as well. That first set of incline dumbbell were a PR. Jesus, no stopping me. Oh. Right. Not bad. 10 again. Last one. We'll see about going to actual failure. That's a ton of volume. I think next week we do another set as well. Well, if we don't have big old boobies by the end of this, I want a refund on my plan. Right, 10 again. That's good. Exactly the right weight. 12, 10, 10, 10. Spot on. Whew, perfect. Couldn't ask for much more. Look at that. Get that. So we've got the narrow grip row. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to do this, but We'll find out on this setter. 55 kilo. I think that's about what we used last week. Okay, that's about right. I'm kind of feeling more apprehensive about my back on this than I was on the squat. Like, once we got a few sets into the squat, it felt fine, but this one feels kind of a bit of a dodgy angle, but I'm sure we'll make it through unscathed. Alright, feeling good. Feeling good. It definitely, this is the most compromising position for my, it's not even my back, it's like the top of my ass, the top of my glute or something. It's definitely a hip problem, I think. I don't know, I guess lower back, hip, same thing, same sort of area. But slightly compromising position here like this. But I don't know, we're getting through it, we're getting it done, it's not too bad. Right, I'll do us for that. We've got another excellent exercise now. We've got the skull crusher or the overhead extension, whichever way we're doing, whichever one you want to call it. Thursday's actually a pretty good day, really, especially now that we can squat on our squat based day. Wow, what a time to be alive. Look at that, full depth. Looks gross. How do the quads look? Have we lost any size yet? Man, I can't even explain how happy I am that we can squat something again already. I thought it was going to be weeks. Obviously, it wasn't. I don't know. It was less than 50% of my squat max, but it's more than I thought we would be doing by this point. 1 week after, I don't know what happened. I probably will never find out what happened, but it didn't feel great. And I definitely couldn't put weight on that leg at all immediately following it. So like 1 week later to be loading the squat with 80 kilo, that's fine. So I guess like a lot of people, I get a lot out of the gym, not just like I don't really train to be massive necessarily. It's just, I say that to be funny, but like I train because I enjoy it. I enjoy getting stronger, and coming out of the session, I just feel better. Like you can come in and feel pissed off, and you can go out and feel slightly less pissed off. Like obviously everyone's got something going on, and it doesn't fix the things going on. It just makes you too tired and sore to care. No, I think like putting some of your energy, some of your worries or whatever, getting them out of your head while you're in here struggling under some heavy weight, and then you get out and everything's just a little bit less serious, you know. None of your, I don't know, I would say none of your problems matter too much, but like they probably do. But while you're in here and when you get out, the noise is a little bit less is all I'm saying. So to be able to get back to it in some capacity within a week is, you know, really good. I'm really glad for that. So anyway, enough waffling. We've stuck 5 kilo on this because we got max reps last week. I'm not sure how that's going to feel because obviously that's quite a big jump. But here's to finding out, eh? Right. Perfect. Professional. I'm good at this. Okay, not bad. 14. Whew. No, that's right. Right. Wow. 14 again. We must be getting really good at these. Help. Right. I'm not going to bother with the ab crunch because I just think that's going to be a bit weird on the bit that I've hurt. Although I've done a squat and I said, like, what can an ab crunch do with 30 kilo? Never mind. Right, so my tip for today is to injure yourself a little bit, not so bad that you're like proper knackered, but so much so that you're concerned for how things are going to go. And then you're really stoked with being able to do your warm-up weight for 8 reps instead of hitting a PR and being like, of course I hit a PR, I trained hard for it, I deserve more. So now I'm happy with my session because I did 80 kilo and I didn't think I would. But if I'd have done 170 at the back end of the plan, I'd be like, yeah, that's about right, seems right. It's what I worked out I would get. Right, like I said, Deadlift Championship is tomorrow, Giants Live. I'll be watching that at home, eating crisps and drinking non-alcoholic beer probably. So I will do deadlifts on Sunday. Same as the squat. We'll start with the bar. If the bar's okay, we'll do 60. If 60's okay, maybe we'll get up to a big, massive 100 kilo. What's that? 40% of our max. 45. I don't know. Roughly half of our max. Yeah, we won't be doing a top set, obviously. There's no point. But yeah, if we can get 100 kilo for a few sets of 6, then that's, amazing within 1 week, I think, because I really was bad last week and I'm honestly impressed at how well things have come along. So, right, no ab crunch, that's a lot. Thor's going to do 510 kilo deadlift. I'm going to do 100 kilo deadlift on Sunday. Mine's going to be more impressive because he's good at deadlifts and I'm shit at them. So I'll see you then. Cheers, bye.